Hello and very welcome everyone to this session of the current affairs 6 December 2024. So let's start and see that what are the things we can learn from this particular day and what are the things we can add into our notebooks. So before we start, these are the topics I got covered for you in this session. So I have got international news, national news, state news, banking and finance news, defense news, science and technology, important days, summits and conferences, appointments and resignations, and at last, I will talk about the obituaries. So before we start, the images used in our slide deck are for educational purpose only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sarthi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. So first news that we have is India re-elected at UN Peace Building Commission for 2025-2026. So on 28th of November 2024, India was re-elected to the United Nations Peace Building Commission for the 2025-2026 term, consolidating its position in global peace efforts. India is currently serving as the member of the commission with its tenure expiring on 31st of December 2024. PBC, if we talk about, is established in 2005 December, supports peace efforts in conflicted affected countries and enhances the coordination of all relevant actors within and outside the UN. India has been a founding member of the UN PBC since its formation in 2005 and is among the largest contributors of uniformed personnel to UN peacekeeping missions. Currently, India has deployed about 6,000 military and police personnel to UN operations in various countries, with more than 2 lakh Indians having served in 49 of the 71 UN peacekeeping missions since 1948. So, do remember that India has been re-elected at UN Peace Building Commission for 2025-2026. Peace building, as the particular we have just read, that there are a lot of disputed countries all over the world and we need to take a look and United Nations is the particular organization that was created for the purpose of peace all over the world. So when we talk about United Nations, so they have created in 2005 a peace building commission, and now India has been re-elected to this peace building commission for 2025-2026 tenure, as India was a member of it in 2024, and the tenure will be expiring in 31st of December 2024. But India will keep on getting this position, and India particularly has served many times for the UN peacekeeping things. Like earlier, we have particularly deployed our forces in Sri Lanka as well during the time when there was Sinhalese and Tamils dispute going on. We have particularly gave our officers and our forces for the dispute in Israel also and other events also. So basically, India has been re-elected at this particular commission. Number of gig and platform workers in India expected to increase to 23.5 million by 2029-2030 government. So on 28th of November 2024, the Union Minister of State Sushri Shobha Karanlaje is informed the Rajya Sabha that the number of gig and platform workers in India is expected to increase 23.5 million by 2029-2030 according to Niti Aayog's report. The gig workers will constitute 6.7% of the non-agriculture workforce or 4.1% of the total livelihood in India by 2029-2030. The report estimates that around 7.7 million people, including women, were engaged in the gig economy in 2020-2021, constituting 2.6% of the non-agricultural workforce or 1.5% of the total workforce in India. Report titled India's Becoming Booming Gig and Platform Economy Perspectives and Recommendations of the Future Work was published in June 2022. So do remember, number of gig and platform workers in India expected to increase to 23.5 million by 2029 and 2030. Tata Electronics to acquire stake in Pegatron's iPhone plant in Tamil Nadu. So Tata Electronics Private Limited is in news once again, has acquired a 60% stake in Pegatron's iPhone plant in Chennai, forming a joint venture. TEPL will own 60% and manage daily operations, while Pegatron will have 40% stake and provide technical support. The company plans to seek approval from the Competition Commission of India, as we know that this commission is particularly dedicated to provide merger and acquisition of any companies. TEPL already operates an iPhone assembly plant in Karnataka and is building another plant in Hosur, Tamil Nadu. This deal strengthens Tata position as an Apple supplier and aims to enhance iPhone manufacturing in India amid Apple efforts to diversify its supply chain. So do remember that Tata Electronics to acquire a stake in Pegatron's iPhone plant in Tamil Nadu. Delhi CM inaugurates India's first underground shooting range for NCC cadets in New Delhi. So the Chief Minister of Delhi is Mrs. Atishi Marlena. She has signed the inauguration the first underground shooting range for the National Cadet Corps cadet at the NCC Bhavan in Rohini, New Delhi. The underground shooting range features a 25-meter firing range, 6 firing lanes, bulletproof ceilings, ensuring maximum safety for trainees. Equipped with an electronic target control system, the facility allows 24/7 access throughout the year, providing uninterrupted training opportunities. The range includes night firing capability, supported by regular and focused lighting, and an automatic steel bullet trap system with advanced software for target control. So all these things are being ensured because the cadets who would be getting training or who would be doing things here are particularly to ensure their safety. This thing is very necessary for all of that. The facility complements the upcoming shooting range at the government school in Kalkaji, further strengthening the commitment to providing accessible training for young cadets. So, do remember, Delhi CM inaugurates India's first underground shooting range for NCC cadets in New Delhi. NPCI approves Fee Commerce UPI switch. Pune-based Fee Commerce, a digital payment fintech, has received National Payment Corporation of India approval to offer UPI switch service for its enterprise customers. UPI switch enables Fee Commerce to onboard enterprise customers instantly, reducing the traditional process of customer induction. This accelerates the launch of new products and services for enterprises, supporting high transaction volumes. Fee Commerce launched Collective Fee 360, a platform to meet the needs of lenders across various industries and products, including co-lending, term loans, buy now, pay later, and supply chain financing. UPI Switch is a product that enables communication between core banking system and UPI system managed by NPCI to process UPI transactions. So do remember that the National Payment Corporation of India approves the Fee Commerce UPI switch. Recently, we have also deployed this system into the foreign countries. Like recently, we have provided the UPI ecosystem to Maldives, Sri Lanka. Apart from that, recently we have also coordinated with the first South American country, and that country particularly is the Peru, which we have discussed about the introduction of UPI ecosystem in their country. So all these things has been introduced, and now a e-commerce UPI switch has also got approval from NPCI. Navi overtakes CRAD to become fourth largest UPI app. So Sachin Bansal's app Navi has overtaken Kunal Shah CRED app to become the fourth largest unified payment interface app in India. According to NPCI data, Navi witnessed a 31% growth by registering 157.51 million transactions, overtaking CRED, which recorded 152.28 million transactions in the same month. UPI market is led by PhonePe with 48% market share, followed by Google Pay and Paytm with 37% and 7% market share respectively. Both Navi and CRED now account for approximately 1% of the market share. December 2024, the Reserve Bank of India lifted the restrictions imposed on Navi, citing supervisory concerns on the loan pricing strategy. So do remember, Navi overtakes CRED to become the fourth largest UPI app. Indian Army and Cambodian Army collaborates in first edition of exercise Sinbex. So on December 1, the inaugural edition of exercise Sinbex, a joint tabletop exercise between the Indian Army and Cambodian Army, commenced at the Foreign Training Node in Pune, Maharashtra, and will run until December 8, 2024. Recently, a warrior exercise was also conducted between India and Singapore, that is a bilateral military exercise. Exercise aims to enhance the operational efficiency and interoperability of both armies in peacekeeping missions under the United Nations Charter. Exercise Sinbex involves 20 personnel from each side, with the Indian Army contingent comprising soldiers from an infantry brigade. The primary objective is to plan and conduct a joint counter-terrorism operations, focusing on establishing a joint training task force for intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance. The exercise is divided into three phases: orientation and preparation for CT operations, conduct of the tabletop exercises, and finalization of plans and review of the exercise. So do remember that Indian Army and Cambodian Army, they have inaugurated the first edition of the exercise called Sinbex. So we already have Simbex, that is an exercise between India and Singapore. We have Slinex, that is an exercise between India and Sri Lanka. And now we have Sinbex also. This is CIN, not Simbex. Simbex is between India and Singapore. Remember that. Indian Army launches Eklavya digital platform for army officers training. So on 28th of November, the Chief of Army Staff, General Upendra Dwivedi, who is the General CDS of India, currently Mr. General Anil Chauhan, launched the Eklavya digital platform for officers training, marking a significant step towards modernization. So it is a kind of a platform, as we can understand from the word Eklavya, that it is a kind of a distance training that has been given. Eklavya platform was developed under Shimla-based headquarter Army Training Command, with Mahu-based Army War College as the sponsor agency. It hosts 96 courses from 17 Category A training establishment of the Indian Army, allowing officers to register for multiple courses concurrently. The platform offers three main categories of courses: pre-course, preparatory capsules, appointment-specific courses, professional development suite. Platform includes searchable database of journals, research papers, articles, making it a comprehensive resources for officers. So do remember that Eklavya digital platform is related to which organization? So it is related to Indian Army, and it is a kind of a training program for the officers. India UK signs SOI to develop electric propulsion system for naval ships. So India and United Kingdom signed a statement of intent to collaborate on the design and development of electric propulsion system for the Indian Navy. SOI was signed and exchanged between India's Joint Secretary Rajiv Prakash and UK's Director of Ship Operations and Capability Integration Rear Admiral Steve McCarthy in Portsmouth, UK. SOI serves as a broader framework for cooperation in the co-design, co-creation, and co-production of electric propulsion capability for future naval ships. The deal paves the way for Rolls-Royce MT-30 gas turbines to be used in Indian warships, known for their power and efficiency. The landing platform docks projects planned to be built at an Indian shipyard is envisaged to have a full electric propulsion system. So do remember, India UK signs SOI to develop electric propulsion system for the naval ships. New species of crocodile, cow bank crocodile nuet, discovered in Vietnam. So recently a lot of new type of species has been discovered. If we talk about, a new type of sea slug was discovered in Odisha named after Draupadi Murmu. A new type of genus was discovered, fire genus was discovered in Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat. If we talk about a snake that is named after Leonardo DiCaprio was discovered in West Himalayas. A new type of blue heavy metal ant was discovered in Arunachal Pradesh. And a new type of needle fish was discovered in Kerala. And now, if we discuss a new species of crocodile like creatures, Tylotortriton, Coliensis, or the cow bank crocodile, was discovered in Vietnam, mountainous farm at elevation of 3,300 feet. So, this is the type of crocodile it was. The creature was spotted in a slow moving stream, and DNA analysis confirmed it is a new species of crocodile. Cowbank crocodile newts are completely black with bright orange marks on their fingertips and toes, about 5 inches in length, with stout bodies and rough skin. The bottom part of the crocodile has a dark grey stomach and an orange strip down the center of the tail. The discovery represents a significant addition to the biodiversity of Vietnam. So, Vietnam is a Southeast Asian country, and a new type of cowbank crocodile was discovered there. Day of Remembrance for All Victims of Chemical Warfare 2024. So recently, the United Nations Day of Remembrance for All Victims of Chemical Warfare is observed annually on November 30 to honor and remember victims who lost their lives or endured the suffering due to chemical warfare. The Conference of the State Parties to the Chemical Weapon Convention resolved to observe this day every year on April 29 during its 10th session in November 2005. The first ever Day of Remembrance for All Victims of Chemical Warfare was observed on 30th November. OPCW, the Hague Award 2024 ceremony honored two recipients, Indian Chemical Council and Algeria's National Institute of Criminalistics and Criminology of National Gendarmerie. 29th session of the Conference of the State Parties to the CWC was held in The Hague, Netherlands on November 25, 2024. So, particularly, all the victims who died in the chemical warfare are remembered on this particular day, that is the 30th of November, and this particular day is recognized by the organizations all over the world. World AIDS Day, very important, 1st of December. So, United Nations World Acquired Immunodeficiency Syndrome is observed annually on 1st of December to raise awareness about the human immunodeficiency viruses and foster unity in the fight against the pandemic. The theme of the World AIDS Day is Take the Right Path, My Health, My Right. World AIDS Day was first proposed by James W. Bunn and Thomas Natter, two public information officers for the global programs on AIDS at the World Health Organization in Geneva, Switzerland. First ever World AIDS Day was observed on 1st of December 1988. Since 1992, the National AIDS Control Organization under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India has been commemorating World AIDS Day every year on 1st of December. So do remember the World AIDS Day is commemorated on 1st of December every year. 60th Raising Day of the Border Security Force, 1st of December. So Border Security Force of India annually celebrates the BSF Raising Day on 1st December to mark the establishment of BSF, a primary border guarding organization of India that came into existence on December 1, 1965. December 1, 2024 marks the observance of the 60th Raising Day of BSF. BSF, also known as the first line of defense of Indian territories, is a paramilitary force charged with guarding India's land border with Pakistan and Bangladesh during the peacetime and preventing transnational crime. BSF Raising Day celebrations were marked with great enthusiasm and zeal across all ranks at the frontier headquarters BSF Kashmir. A series of events include public outreach program, medical camps, rallies, and cultural events were organized across BSF deployments in the Kashmir Valley. So do remember that 60th Raising Day of the BSF was being commemorated on 1st of December 2024. 18th NCB International Conference on Exhibition on Cement, Concrete and Building Material held in Delhi. So recently, Amardeep Singh Bhatia, the Secretary of DPIIT, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, who is the Minister of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Piyush Goyal, inaugurated the 18th NCB International Conference on Exhibition on Cement, Concrete and Building Materials from 27 to 29 November at Yasho Bhumi, India International Convention and Expo Center, New Delhi. The conference, organized by the National Council for Cement and Building Material, focused on the theme Cement the Net Zero Future, highlighting India's commitment to achieve net zero emissions by 2070. Amardeep Singh Bhatia presented the NCB Lifetime Achievement Award to Padam Shri awardee Dr. H.C. Visvesvarya for his exceptional contribution to the cement and concrete sector. During the conference, NCB signed two memorandums of understanding to promote decarbonization and technologically innovations in the cement industry. Aarti Bhatnagar, Additional Secretary and Finance Advisor of DPIIT MOCNI, present the national awards for Indian cement industry on the concluding day of the conference. So, do remember the 18th NCB International Conference and Exhibition on Cement, Concrete and Building Materials held in Delhi. Russia hands over BRICS chairmanship to Brazil at Sherpa meeting in Ekaterinburg. So, final Sherpa and SOS Sherpa meeting of BRICS was held in Ekaterinburg, Russia, from 27 to 28 November, when Russia handed over the BRICS chairmanship to Brazil. Sergei Rybakov, Russia's deputy foreign minister and BRICS Sherpa, highlighted the progress of BRICS nations in various sectors, including politics, security, economics, and humanitarian efforts. During its tenure, Russia organized over 250 events to strengthen cooperations within BRICS, including the establishment of a BRICS grain exchange and a contact group on climate and sustainable development. XBI BRICS Summit held in Kazan from October 22 to 24th of October 2024 led to the adoption of the Kazan Declaration and expansion of BRICS with the new members and partners. As we know that in the last year in South Africa, 5 new members were added into the BRICS. Brazil is expected to build on the foundation laid during the Russia's presidency to enhance collaboration among its members and new partners. And to add, one more thing is here that Brazil, particularly, has also opted out from the OPOBOR, that is One Belt One Road organization, and which was particularly organized by China, and it has become the second country among BRICS to opted out from this particular initiative. Vijay Chandok joins NSDL as MD and CEO. So in November 2024, the National Security Depository Limited announced Vijay Chandok assumed charge as its managing director and CEO for a period of 5 years until he attained the age of 65, whichever is earlier. Prior to this role, he served as the MD CEO of ICICI Securities Limited, succeeding Padamaja Chundru. Vijay Chandok began his professional journey with ICICI Bank in 1993, transitioning into the role of general manager and later serving as the executive director. He has held several pivotal positions within the ICICI Group, showcasing strong expertise in corporate governance and financial strategy. In September 2024, NSDL became India's first security depository to achieve 500 lakh crore in asset under custody. So do remember Vijay Chandok joins NSDL as the MD and CEO. D. Krishnan Kumar appointed as the Chief Justice of Manipur High Court. So if we talk about the recently appointments, so two very important appointments were there. One is Sanjeev Khanna, Mr. Sanjeev Khanna. He has been appointed as the 51st Chief Justice of Supreme Court. And apart from that, recently, Mr. Murthy has been appointed as the new CAG of India. So in November 2024, the Ministry of Law and Justice notified the appointment of Justice D. Krishnan Kumar of Madras High Court as the Chief Justice of the High Court of Manipur. Draupadi President Murmu appointed Justice D. Krishnan Kumar following the retirement of Justice Siddharth Mridul on November 21st. Justice Krishnan Kumar was appointed as the Madras High Court judge on 7th April 2016 and is due to retire on 21st May 2025. He is the senior most Puisne judge in his parent High Court and belongs to the backward community. So do remember Dr. D. Krishnan Kumar appointed as the Chief Justice of Manipur High Court recently. MHA appoints Khili Ram Meena as the Mizoram's Chief Secretary. So recently, the Ministry of Home Affairs announced the appointment of Khili Ram Meena, senior IS officer from 1993 batch of the AGMUT cadre. That means the Union Territories cadre as the new Chief Secretary of Mizoram. He took over from acting Chief Secretary H. Lalan Gamavia, a 2005 batch IS officer replacing Renu Sharma, who retired on 31st October 2024. Prior to this, Khiliram Meena served as an additional secretary in the Ministry of Minority Affairs. Mizoram government had earlier requested the centre to appoint Wumlung Mang Walnam, a 1992 batch IS officer of the Manipur cadre and currently the Civil Aviation Secretary as the State Chief Secretary. So do remember MHA appoints Khiliram Meena as the Mizoram's Chief Secretary. SR Group co-founder Shashi Ruia passed away at the age of 81. So in November 2024, SR Global Fund Limited co-founder and business tycoon Shashi Ruia passed away at the age of 81 in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Shashi Ruia, known for his humility and philanthropy, began his career in 1965 under the guidance of his father, Nand Kishore Ruia. He, along with his brother Ravi Ruia, established SR Group in 1969. You must have heard about this group, or you must have read this word SR on on some petrol pumps because it is famous for as a petroleum company. Initially focusing on construction and engineering products, SR Group entered the power sector in 1991, becoming India's first independent power producer, and later expanded into shipping and telecom as well. Shashi Ruia served on various national and business associations including FICCI's Managing Committee and Indo-US Joint Business Council. So remember his name, Shashi Ruia. He passed away. He was the co-founder of SR Group. Renowned endocrine surgeon and Padam Shri awardee Shiva Patham Vittal passed away at the age of 83. So in November 2024, Shiva Patham Vittal, regarded as the father of endocrine surgery in India, passed away at the age of 83. Shiva Patham Vittal was an eminent teacher for more than 40 years and was a part of advisory board of the British Journal of Surgery. He was instrumental in creating the specialty of endocrine surgery at Madras Medical College, the first department in India, and played a pivotal role in its development in other institutions. He served as the former honorary secretary and president of the Association of Surgeons of India, International College of Surgeons, and Indian section. Shiva Patam Vittal received numerous awards, including the Padam Shri in 2011, Dr. B.C. Roy National Award in 1995, and Overseas Gold Medal by the Royal College of Surgeons of Edinburgh in 2015. So, do remember his name? The renowned endocrine surgeon and father of endocrine surgery in India, Shiva Patam Vittal, he passed away. And that's it in this session, guys. I hope you learned a lot of things with me. And I will meet you once again in next session in which we will discuss some more things related to the current affairs and we'll discuss some more things related to general knowledge facts. And till the time we meet, bye bye. Take care everyone and see you soon.